Hi everyone, today's video is part 2 of the boot install I'm doing. It's showing you how to cut out the hole for the amp viewing area. Also I'll show you in this video how to use the wooden inserts, or threaded inserts as they're better known as. So it makes this video a little bit longer, but I'm showing you two processes. So if you want to skip the first part, you can do it and just go straight to the inserts. I will however make a shorter video on them and post it somewhere online, up in the cards up here at some point. So as usual, hit the thumbs up if you like this video, it will help, and give us a subscribe. So let's crack on with this video, and again I will apologise, it is a long one, but I hope it gets the point across. Thanks very much for watching, bye for now. First cut line complete. I'm going back in for the second one now. I'm thinking I should have got some earplugs because that's two lines done. Now I've got to do the back line and the side line, and that's the amp viewing cut out. Gonna spin the wood round and crack on with it. All I've got now is one more pass right along this last line, right in the middle of the board. So I've got to work out, I'll probably take the straight edge off and carefully guide myself through. So I want to crack on with that one. State of that. bit of a bow just here. That's where I run out of guideline. So what I'll do is I'll take that out of there and I'll just gently sand that down or do some routing gently to straighten it up. There's got to be a way of doing this. So if anyone knows of an easy way of doing this at home, obviously I could have used a jigsaw, but it probably would have ended up just as drunk as that, to be honest. So let's give this a clean up, stick it in, I can't see what we look like. And that's it so far. Must say I'm not 100% overly impressed yet, but who knows, the finished product might look actually okay. So I'm just going to carry on and see what it turns out like. Once you start something, you're always better off finishing it. So I'm going to tidy up this edge here, make it more square with the rest of it. I've done the edging on here. It's got a nice smooth edge around the inside, like. So I'll give that a bit of a sand off, get the lights behind, get it all blacked out and see what it looks like. It's a long way from finished yet, but that's the face done. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the bolt holes in the top here. The way that I'm doing this is I'm put a piece of wood behind, same length as the face, and I'm going to drill through them, and that'll give me my location holes as a template. Flip it over and drill on the top. I'm going to crack on so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this back plate off, put it that side and drill through that, and that'll mimic the locations of these holes here. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I've realised I've made a mistake. I've drilled these holes too high up because I wanted the top board to actually sit flush at the top, so it sat nicely in the car for the parcel shelf, which meant the actual bracket to hold it all together would have had to sit a bit lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some wood filler in these holes, lower it all down, but I'm going to work out where I need to measure and where I need to drill for this bracket first. Also, I've been indoors, had a quick break, listened to a couple of the videos back and realised the audio is pretty pants. So I've grabbed myself my little mic, so I hope it makes the audio a bit better. Right, so grab a pencil. What I do is with my offcut, I'm gonna line it all up to where I want it to sit and just gently draw a line. There. Then that's where I'm going to want this piece to line up to. find the way it sits nicely. And then you want to mark your 3 holes and just drill them on there. So I can use this, what I've done a minute ago, to drill my holes. So get my clamps. Can't really see it, let me. So what I'm doing is I'm just lining it all up to drill the holes. So now I'm going to drill through these bits. That last one went through a bit easy, didn't it? Clean up any splinter bits. Still got a splinter in my finger, but I'll be alright. I'll live. Right, so before you drill, just get your off cut. Just make sure it's level. It needs to come a bit more. Do the same with this side. Loosen up. Then nip it back up. And that'll give you a nice finish. Drill these holes again. come over and do this one. Before you put your inserts in, you'll obviously want to get this, you know, all lined up so you get the holes all in the right place. So what you can do, take this back off, flip it over and drill your holes through it. I'm going to line it up so I know where. So now I know where my line is. Take this, put it on here, clamp it, put the rivets in, the inserts, job done. Let's turn around and take a look. So, bang my head a couple of times. Let's put this in. See what we look like. Sits okay. I've just got the plate the amp's sitting on. Needs trimming by about 2 centimeters, so this can sit on top of it. So I will be doing that, but I'll probably do that off camera. There's no point in wasting for bits that you don't really need to see. So yeah, I've got some red LEDs ready to go in. Before I put this in, I'll stick them in and get it carpeted and see what we look like. I know it's got a little bit of paint on it. That's because I was just prattling around and had the paint out and got carried away and painted a bit of that. Screen here, I reckon, and one every side, each side. But so the tools I've used for this: 18mm MDF, various router bits, Dremel. This wood is 28 by 28. Every install is going to be different depending how you want to build it, what you got access to at home, and the car itself generally. I've left the subwoofer in its box like that, in its enclosure. Put the amp to the side of it like so. Around the back of the amp is where all the electrics are. I'm going to put a nice fuse box in there, plug it all in, have that lit up as well. You're not going to be able to see it, but it'll be all accessible from behind the passenger rear seats. I'm going to crack on off camera and then I'll come back in a minute.